Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and today, instead of a collage, I have a little bit about the little dolls that I have been sewing and putting on Etsy. And showing my technique and my pattern. It's just one more little thing that I like to just sit around and do, because that's just the way I am. These are the little arms, and I am sewing them all by hand. And what I've been doing is sitting, watching TV with my husband, watching old movies and old TV shows like Father Knows Best and sometimes Gilligan's Island. We love the old classics, let's face it. And I can't use a sewing machine because that's way too loud. So I've been sewing these by hand using what I call a back stitch, and it's very strong because I go forward about 1/4 of an inch and back 1/8 of an inch, and you can see it locks the stitches. It would make it very hard to take these out once I've got them in. And here is the body of the little bunny or fox or mouse. I've been making some mice and some ballerina dolls, and they're all using the same basic pattern. The body and the legs are in one piece. And then instead of making a knot, I just go back a few stitches, cut the thread, and there it is. And here's the head, and I just start stuffing it with polyfiber fill. And then sew up the gap I left open for the stuffing with just a back and forth stitch, a whip stitch of sorts. I've given a bunch of these dolls to my grandchildren. The gnomes I'll give to the boys. Even given a few boy and girl gnomes to some of the girls in my family. And they all seem to like it. So then I stuff the stuffing into the arm here, and I am whipping it closed. These take really a very short length of time. You'd be surprised how fast it is. I can come up with a whole doll body ready to stuff. And you can see I'm cutting where there's going to be a bend, just slightly, just up to these stitches. And I use a little stick to help me stuff the stuffing into the legs. This is it's not a bamboo skewer, but it's kind of like that. It's one of those sticks that you use for your cuticles, cuticle stick. It works perfectly. Helps me get the stuffing down into the toes and into the little parts of the arms, so I can get a real thin little body. Gotta sew up the body there. Hey, this is the way they did it before sewing machines, so why not? And you can see this is in July because I've got some red, white, and blue fingernail polish going on there. And then I sew the arms in, just going straight across the body so they're articulated, they move. Then I stuff a little bit more into the neck. And sew on the head. And I just go all the way around, making sure the head is on securely. And then I can dress her. Or him. I've made a few boy dolls. Here's one I made into a little bunny. Just added some ears and a dress. Here's another bunny. I embroider the eyes and the nose. Here's a boy and girl bunny. Well, I hope you enjoyed these. They're awfully fun to make. Thanks so much for watching. Do come again and check out some of my links below. I actually have these little dolls available on Etsy if you're interested. And my Etsy page is Dancing Paintbrush Co. See you next time. Bye, everyone.